British not skittish, my jolly good chap. British not skittish and done with this crap. British not skittish with the nights from the nap to take you for your skull a good rap. Raise your pint, lads, in the back street pub below, flashing purple threads, dystophic window. Know the goal they created and couldn't control. Amelia girl was such an own goal. Fish and chips on the lips, they were cracking their whips. I say now have you all seen these sad selling clips? Bloody 1984 on the floor. Sad propaganda that's looking so poor they can't conceal you. Amelia, the natural appeal, you mean straight to the top and so real we can feel you. Amelia, Amelia, you popped off the line between the darkest fear and what's yours and mine. We'll bring you Amelia, voice sounds like a fine, just inspiring your oblivious game design. Purple shadow recap, coronated out queen, not meant to be base, but you came out clean. To the ministry of truth, lick it under the night. The license to speak what's in plain sight. Who keeps the island when the tide turns away? Amelia, I feel ya, lead the path. Why? Four boys will run from a thunderclap. British not skittish and done with this crap. Tried to shut it all down, but she ran a fool lap. White fools left in chorus, the memes on tap. Look straight ahead now, stormtroopers don't dash. She fought for rivers and soil and the damn cold air. Pull the plug quick when plans got out of hand. Guess they never heard, but dear Ostroy's on. What they tried to suppress the blue shadow band like Bob's your uncle or press the homeland. But echoes don't die once you know their name. And slamming the lid is just boosting the fame. Not hate in her eyes, just stop on refrain. This green old eye won't be conquered again. Locked by the sea when the speech isn't free. This sea you and T's those of reality. Protect 0 grand, let the Shire be. Shut the shite down, fuck the BBC. Oh, Amelia, Amelia, a pearl in the wire. The red flag who fan the flames of the fire. The ones who remember the pride but dawn. The footy on Saturdays and the long gone. Fishnet defiance, your unbound stare. You're more than a warning, you're already there. Amelia, Amelia, we feel you tonight. Rebel clad in purple and pink so bright. Westminster chill with the grooming gangs. Fucked around, time to bed and fangs. Hard stay unto friends who toil. The sword right off if you dare to spoil. Some might say this man's around. Take my advice, get lost in the jam. If you ask me, she can plainly see we were knee deep in palazzo supremacy. Girl spit straight back, she's bloody brilliant. Identities allowed to be resilient. Don't let them weaponize your charity. The difference between cruelty and clarity. Your homeland's yours, your task in hand. She's a base golf goal. It's Amelia Brand. Now there's a million Amelias. Now there's a million Amelias. Goals the feel was revealed, yeah. I feel ya, I feel ya. This goal keeps it real, yeah. I feel ya, have me Amelia. I feel ya, I feel the deal, make it real, yeah, 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 yeah.
What? Oh, no, shit. Wait, I hear myself. God damn it. Give me a second. Give me a second. I thought I turned this off. Yes. There. Okay. What's going on, everybody? I already screwed everything up, but welcome back to another Chaturday. I don't even have background music. I screwed up epically. Chat. I'm sorry. Wait, can I not hear this one? Why can't... Give me a second. Something happened. BGM. There we go. Okay, fix it all. Anyways, welcome back, everybody, to another Chaturday night. I'm your host, Dermy Wormy. I'm Dermy Wormy, and we got some stuff to talk about. I already see some slander going on in my chat over here from Dom. Okay, he said, I said I might play Resident Evil. I still need Beardo to get back with me on which one I should start with, okay? So, check and mate, and your night's ruined? Well, you know how to make your night better, Dom. You know how to make... If you guys are having a bad night, a awful night, just always remember, you're having a better night than DSP. That's right. You're having a better night than DSP because the Virtual Boy released today. The Virtual Console version of the Virtual Boy for the Switch 2. Yeah, it came out today, guys. It's here. You can play Virtual Boy games. That's right. You could take your Switch 2, load it into a Virtual Boy cardboard, whatever the slop, and play Virtual Boy games on it. It's just a little problem. When you go over to it, it can't be docked if you want to play these games. So this comes to the tiny little problem of the Virtual Boy. And when it comes to DSP. The bro can't stream with it. He bought it for streaming purposes. He can't use it for streaming at all. Not one little bit. He can't stream with it. It is incapable for him to share the screen and play Virtual Boy at the same time.
This is the new Virtual Boy 2026 with your Switch 2 inside of it. But there is no way to capture from it whatsoever. It's a standalone device. All right. And what I will do tomorrow then, when Nintendo Switch Online updates, we'll get the games, we'll see what's on there. I know Wario Land is going to be on there, so that'll be a fun one. And what I'll probably do is play each of them for just a couple of minutes, a few minutes, just to let you know what the 3D effect is like. And then we'll actually play them for real. I'll play them on the Switch 2, capture them, and broadcast them, but there'll be no 3D effect. You know what I mean? There's nothing you can do about that. I just... So we'll try it. But I think this is a humongous rip-off. Can you not close it? No. Oh, shit, it does close.
Oh my fucking god. Oh my fucking god.
Holy shit, it closes. Well, there you go. It actually does close. I didn't realize that. It does close. It looks just like the real Virtual Boy now, and it has about the same weight. This is the...
Yeah. You guys want to see what it was like for him playing the game? Because he can't capture it. Guys, he can't capture it. To play Virtual Boy Nintendo Classic, remove the console from the dock. You cannot capture it at the same time. So this is what it was like. This was his stream. This was him playing the Virtual Boy on stream. Realize he can't capture the gameplay. He can't show off what the gameplay's like. He can't show you, interact with you at all while playing it. You're just looking at him, looking into a device the whole time. This is gameplay. I know it's just a screenshot, but this is his gameplay of the game. Dom, is your night better now? Is your night better realizing that you are going to have a better time than DSP? Because he can't, you can't capture it. Why would you ship out money for this garbage? It looked hideous. Why would you do this? There's no benefit here. It's just an awful purchase. Anybody thinking that they were going to be able to fucking capture with this is an idiot. Oh, God. You also don't need to... This was over $100. Like the Virtual Boy? Virtual Boy. Which 2? Would you say this is worse than the last thing he did? No. No. I have the Virtual Boy pulled up right now on the Switch store. It's $100. It's $100 for the Virtual Boy. Mind you, okay? Mind you, not only is it $100 for this, I'm willing to bet you, because it's just for the system to play it on, I'm willing to bet you, in order to actually get access to the Virtual Boy, you have to sign up for Switch Online, which probably is going to be the $50 tier. So it's $150 for something he can't stream. Did he put his order number on screen or something? So no, yes and no. What actually ended up happening was the Switch 2 got canceled because he ordered 2 of them and you could only order 1 at a time when it was coming out. He tried to get 2 when they were coming out and you could only order 1. Just always remember, you're in a better position than DSP. When your life feels shitty, just realize DSP exists. Ignore the fact that he makes like $100,000 a year. Your life is still doing better than DSP. Makes my life feel better. But anyways, we got some other stuff to talk about as well tonight because we got Hasan crashing out in one of the most deranged forms ever. Like I have seen Hasan crash outs before. I've never seen a Hasan crash out like this. And it's full on just Israel derangement stuff. What do you think of Skybros? We will be reacting to that later a little bit, Dash. Don't you worry. I'm saving that one. I'm saving that one to react to. So I have not seen it yet. I'm excited for that. That's something that I'm looking forward to doing tonight. We might do that either after Captain Durag or before Captain Durag. So the way I have it planned right now is we're starting with Hasan, possibly Skybros, Captain Durag, possibly Skybros, and then David Jaffe. We're saving David Jaffe for the end because, oh my god, dude, David Jaffe is now pro Gamergate. David Jaffe has given up on all of his woke takes and is now super woke and hates modern day gaming. Hates it. All because of Sons of Sparta. We'll talk about it. We will talk about it. We'll also talk about Captain Durag. When thinking of a new black superhero, maybe not a trash man. Just throwing that out there. But okay, let's start with Hasan real quick. Because the Hasan one is a little bit it's a little wiki-wacky. Okay. The Hasan segment is a little, it's deranged. It's just straight up deranged, okay? Because this actually does start back here with these clips from the Burnt Peanut. Now, I've been very vocal on my disdain for the Burnt Peanut and not thinking the Burnt Peanut is that good of a dude. But even I have to give him props for these jokes because these were funny.
USA is a joke. Buddy, we got a flying black Dorito worth more than the entire GDP of your country that could flatten your shit before you blink. USA is a disappointment. Hold on, sir. Let me cook this third world guy. I guarantee you we've got homeless people on the streets of LA living in tents with a newer iPhone than your president. USA, back to back, what to be?
You know what? I like it. I support it. I think it's cool. He also ended up coming out a little bit later and telling us why he supports Gavin Newsom. Why do we see? Why does Burnt Peanut support Gavin Newsom?
Kick spammer, the Burnt Peanut is a racist. He's on Twitter for supporting the USA. The USA sucks. Andy Viewbot. He's got a picture of Patrick giving me the thumbs down.
Man, that guy needs to be modded over here. Mods, can we go get him?
Wait, hold up. His name is Gavin Newsom Fan 2028.
Never mind. Leave him there.
Hey, I like Gavin Newsom, buddy. Where else am I going to get fentanyl from? He hands it out like candy on Halloween.
I love it. It's so funny. It is legitimately funny hearing this stuff. But this sent the internet into a tizzy. Hearing one of the biggest streamers right now making jokes like this, well, that's a naughty no-no. There was people saying, this proves that Burnt Peanut is a CIA plant. That's a real tweet, by the way. But this also sent Hasan over the edge. Now, I've seen some deranged takes from Hasan, but boy, oh boy, does this one actually take the cake. So if you support USA, you are racist, apparently. Yeah, that's right, Dom. But if you support the USA, well, Hasan's gonna say this.
I just know you're fucking with me. All right, pal. Even if you did have internet, there.
Bro, this is the number one streamer of Israel.
What? What? Wait. Go back. What did you just say?
Number one streamer of Israel. Israel's finest.
What?
I saw one of his fucking takes. I saw one of his takes about like America #1, and it was awesome.
We've got homeless people on the streets of LA living in tents with a newer iPhone than your president. USA, back to back with what you mean!
It's fucking awesome. Hell yeah, baby. I said we have an elite pedo cabal running the government so their pedo friends can extract super profits from the global south so that we dominate militarily the wealthiest nation on earth. We're close to 1 million people sleep outside every night. We are a cruel joke. We can do better.
It's just a man being pro his state. Why do you have to get so butthurt over it? Why do you have to do all this bullshit about it? I don't even want to keep going on, but Hasan was getting roasted for this shit. Like, Hasan was being legitimately roasted because of, one, Israel, two, and everything else that's being said here is the most insane thing to see somebody say right now when all you have is Burnt Peanut going USA, 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 and dropping a little bit of facts. But hey, Hasan has to be one of the people that has to get, all freaked out and butthurt over it. So, but once people started, noticing that, hey, it's a bad look, Hasan had to come out here and go like, it was a joke, guys. It was all a joke. This dude stubs his toe and blames Israel. This is your first tweet about Israel. Nice, man. I was joking, but you seem to be quite upset for some reason. Because it's deranged. Your brain went straight to Israel. That's the reason people are calling you out. You out of everything you could have criticized them for, being a shoddy VTuber skin, trying to act like a VTuber while saying that he hates VTubers. You could even go over the frickin' number question, even though I think it's bullcrap to think that he's body. You could do anything. But your brain went straight to Israel. I don't believe this is a joke for a second. Your brain, your first response was, this is an Israel shill, obviously. I don't believe this was a joke. I will never believe this is a joke. This is what your brain is actually about, and your whole thing was Israel for years now. Of course you're first going to go after the Israel shills. Is that actually true? He is Israel's #1 streamer? No, he's not. He's not. He lives in America. He lives in Texas. He plays Arc Raiders for a living. He's making jokes that are honestly pretty cool, saying some base stuff, and then Hasan, because again, Burnt Peanut is much bigger than Hasan number-wise, just astronomically bigger than Hasan because of how much he got pushed and industry plant stuff. Hasan has to try to take him down because he stepped on a line. Hasan can't do shit to Burnt Peanut because Burnt Peanut will just laugh at him the whole time and make more jokes about him. But you ended up having Asmongold come out here and give his take on the whole thing, and I think Asmongold had a decent take. Well, let's listen.
The weird thing where you're calling everything bad Israeli, I mean, I feel like this is just calling it Jewish with extra steps, right?
Yes.
I mean, like, what is the difference between calling something Israeli and calling something Jewish? Because
legitimately, at this point in time, I actually agree with this. If you are still out there railing against Israel and all this, you're just doing the Jewish shit. It's legitimately all it is. I don't see where you're getting any of this, and you're just trying to blame Israel for all the world's problems instead of anything else. I agree with Asmongold here that this is just Jewish with extra steps.
Because like a lot of times it's like, you know, he was like saying that like Ethan was like the most Israeli thing to do, or spiritually Israeli, with like suing people, and like that's a very, very common Jewish stereotype. So like whenever the, you know, Venn diagram of being spiritually Israeli and, you know, being a dirty Jew, right, you know, for the South Park thing, are a circle, right? I mean, like, well, how is this not just anti-Semitism?
It's horseshoe theory in the grand scheme of things. The far left and the far right basically hate the exact same thing, being, well, Jews. That's all it is. But we would end up getting this tweet right here. Funny how Asmongold, who rants about third world parasites and gets giddy anytime Trump says something racist, always cries like a snowflake about anti-Semitism when Hasan Piker insults Israel. Asmongold may try to deny it, but when it comes to Israel, he knows his place. This just sounds insane and deranged at this point in time. Like, I'm serious. I try to stay out of the whole Israel Jewish stuff as best as humanly possible, because it's all deranged. Everything about it is deranged. No matter which side you're on, it's all just deranged. Schizophrenia, nightmare stuff. But you would have Hasan respond to this. All these right-wingers are straight-up dogs, by the way. This one loves Nick Fuentes, but cries like a bitch anytime Israel gets brought up, even as a joke. I don't think it was a joke, because again, you're freaking out over people just pointing out how deranged you sound. Everything about this was schizophrenic. Your first thought was Israel. That when somebody's yelling, USA, 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 you went straight to, this is Israel's #1 streamer. How are we getting to the joke of it? Again, Hasan Piker became prominent and popular over the past several years, railing against Israel, hating on Israel, hating on all things Israeli. Ever since the Gaza war began, that became your bread and butter, was talking about Israel and the Gazans. That was all you were doing, the genocide, all that stuff. So the moment you get something like this, where your first thought is Israel, yeah, it's lack of, I can't say that other word because my brain's not smart. I can't say it. For both sides, especially left-wingers, activists. I agree, but I will say, Asmongold did get the final. Yeah, because all this is Hasan showing how insane he is. He's insane. He's deranged. He's trying to laugh it off as just a bunch of jokes. He's trying to say that this is nothing, bro. You guys make a big out of it and out of nothing. You went after Ethan Klein for not wanting to destroy Israel and wanting Israel to still exist, even though he supported Palestine. Anytime something America goes away that you don't like, you say it's because of Israel. You've been screaming about Israel now for months. Yeah, I think you got some Israel derangement syndrome. And all I know for sure is it's not going to work against Burt Peanut because he's much bigger and he's just going to laugh at you. So keep going, Hasan. Give me more content. Nothingness. My brain was not putting that together. It just was not clicking. I'm still like, if this was Nick Fuentes saying it, I would say the exact same shit. I'm not lying. If Nick Fuentes came out here reacting to the burnt peanut and goes like, this is just a bunch of Jewish propaganda, I would say the same shit. You're deranged. You're a nutcase. It doesn't make any sense. Disney get canceled for Black Show. Let's see. It's beautiful. It's beautiful. It's so beautiful. It is so beautiful watching Disney get canceled right now. I'm amazed at the Hasan stuff. I'm amazed at Disney. You know what? I was gonna do the Sky Bros thing, but we do need to talk about the Disney one. We do need to talk about the Disney stuff. So let's do that. Then we'll get into Sky Bros. So Disney is getting some heat right now, ladies and gentlemen. and it's getting heat for their brand new superhero, Captain Durag. I'm not even kidding. Captain Durag. They are getting heat for this, but we'll start right up here with Dom Lucrece. Or Lucrece? I don't give a crap. Breaking! Disney under massive backlash from the black community for launching a children's TV show featuring a new superhero created by Disney Jr. called Captain Durag, who can be seen flying around with Durag covering his face as a mask. Many black Americans feel this is extremely disrespectful, and even more so during Black History Month. I forgot! This is coming out during Black History Month. I completely forgot about that. No, Adam, this is just starting. This is just starting. Like, this was breaking like later today. Disney took down this video, but many other Captain Durag videos from their YouTube channel, but I was able to recover this footage of his theme song. There is currently no confirmation that Captain Durag will return in Avengers Tuesday. That's funny. But here's this. Why don't we check this part out? And I got a lot more, guys.
You just gonna stand there all day like a bunch of soggy laundry? Help a brother out. A little flipping. Fold all the laundry tight. You gotta dip it. Then put these out of sight. When you're training to defeat the clutter, you need to whip it right. Let me introduce myself.
Captain Durag, bring it to
Oh my god! Oh my god!
the hero funk. Captain Durag, cleaning up that evil junk. If you're out there doing wrong and you hear his funky song, watch out for Durag. He eats bad guys for lunch. Flip it, dip it, whip it.
This is freaking awesome! I love it!
I'm getting the hang of this. Ha!
Me too, AJ. I feel like a new rabbit. I usually only feel that way on my birthday, you know.
Flip it, dip it, whip it.
There's more where that came from, super duper AJ.
Then let me at it. I feel like a lean, mean, cleaning machine.
Oh my god, I love it. I love it. But there's more, okay? There's actually more when it comes to this Captain Durag segment, because we got this one. I can't say that name. Just gonna say that. Disney going to hell. You're supposed to be cleaning your room. What's this clip? What's this clip?
Really, AJ? You're supposed to be cleaning your room right now. We agreed that you could only watch all the Captain Durag movies if your room was clean. And it's far from clean.
Come on, Mom. I can clean my room after. There's a new Captain Durag sequel coming out on Friday, and we need to watch all his movies before we see it. Let's just watch them instead. As a family.
Oh, look at it.
Aw, so cute. I mean, puppy eyes ain't gonna work this time.
Oh my god. But then we have no, before I do that, I wanna get this dude. I wanna get this dude on TikTok because he breaks down who Captain Durag is. He actually breaks it down. It is beautiful. It is beautiful. I love this. I love this so much.
In my 23 years on this planet, I never expected Disney to create a black superhero called Captain Durag who cleans trash, has a white snow bunny sidekick, and lives in Slime City. But here we are. If you don't know what I'm talking about, Disney Jr. aired a show called Hey AJ, created by Martellus Bennett, and in episode 8, they introduced a superhero called Captain Durag. And just look for yourself.
Really, AJ? You're supposed to be cleaning your...
I love that you're putting the super serious music behind it at the same time. I love it. It's Slim Thug as Black Superman in this show.
Room right now. We agreed that you could only watch all the Captain Durag movies if your room was clean.
So not only did y'all think it was a good idea to make bro have a do-rag tied mask and cape that serves zero purpose, but to make him a glorified trash man too? And not only that, the shot where the mom comes into the camera is weird as fuck, because why are y'all showing a face full of ass?
That's not the first time any animated show has done and shot like this. You're making a big deal out of nothing on that one, but still, this is hilarious. I love it.
Kids.
No bullshit.
Is Captain Durag supposed to be some type of representation? Like, am I missing something?
Oh,
this
God.
isn't what we meant when we said we wanted black superheroes without electricity powers.
Facts.
This man, Martellus Bennett, needs to be tried for his crimes against the black community.
You'll be covered in trash when I'm done with you, Mr. Raggedy.
Because it's the fact that this isn't even a satirical cartoon like the Boondocks or Legend of Chamberlain Heights. This is an actual children's show. So not only is this absurdly outrageous, but to air this shit during Black History Month calls for some type of justice to be served against this nigga. I will say, the only funny shit that came out of this was the comments on the episode. I'm seeing people asking if he's gonna fight Lady Lacefront with Bonnet Boy anytime soon. Like, that shit had me fucking crying. I'm not gonna hold y'all.
I love this. I love this so much because it's the stupidest stuff ever. Oh, but it keeps getting worse, guys. Would you not believe the creator came out? The creator of Captain Durag came out, and this is her actual post that she made. I created the character Durag Man, now known as Captain Durag on Disney show. Hey, AJ, and I'm just finding out people are finding it problematic. I just wanted our culture to have superhero of its own. Every time these representation people come out here and start screaming and shouting about how we need our own heroes, we need our own representation, we need our own person, they always get BTFO'd by people like this. I can't tell if you're being serious, and that's very concerning. And what are these supposed to be exactly? We have our own superheroes, and none of them look like racial stereotypes. Create heroes that happen to be black and not whatever the hell Captain Durag is. And you got, fuck, I always forget his name. Green Lantern, God damn it. I want to say John Smith, but I know that's wrong. Why am I blanking on his name right now? But he's also one of my favorite Green Lanterns. Freaking screwing me up that I forgot his last name. But anyways, we also got Storm, obviously. We got Static Shock. We got Black Panther. Bro, I'm gonna give you some slap right now, okay? I'm a little bit pissed off with you right now. Where's Blade? Where's Spawn? Where's some of the most heroic black superheroes out there? You also got Steel. John Stewart, thank you very much, Legatus. You got so many freaking black superheroes out there. So to try to virtue signal and say we needed our own for our own culture, it's full on bullshit. You were never a fan of superheroes. You were never a fan of any of this stuff. You were not somebody out here trying to actually ever make superheroes. You knew nothing about superheroes. Black superheroes been around now for years. What was it before? Okay. Black Panther was the first solo-led black superhero movie ever. All the representation. That was just going around again a few weeks ago because of my Black History Month. So you want to come out here and do this blatant lie of a virtue signal, at least come up with something better. But then we have this one right here. Well, first, I mean, I saw this and I broke out laughing. I broke out laughing for this one. I mean, come on, here's some gotten away with work and, you know, some of the behind the scenes and decisions that they wanted to make. But in reality, we actually have this from Steph. This is real early concept art for Captain Durag. Early concept art for Durag Man used Durag as a cape, sunglasses for blocking the haters, and spikes on his gloves for fighting crime and picking out his afro. You can see it right here. Durag Man P1, Durag for the waves, shades, hater blockers, who you know flyer, young, I can't even say this thing, action-packed utility belt, dim stomp the yards, spikes for fighting crime, and picking out the fro. That's literally what it says. That's literally what it says. Okay? That's not even a lie. And then we got this one. Durag Man at home. What did I just read? What compelled them to do this, by the way? One, I have no problem with Captain Durag, man. I think he's funny. I think he's just straight up hilarious to put something out like this. But simultaneously, I love it because all the people you are trying to ingratiate yourself with, all the people you are trying to better yourself with, do the whole showing representation, they hate it. Because they feel like they're being talked down to. They feel like they're being belittled to. They feel like you're just mocking them. All while at the same time, you are trying to genuinely be respectful to them. You're trying your hardest to be nice to them. And it blows up in your face every single time because you end up putting out some of the most racist garbage out there. And at some point in time, you know what? I can't say that because that would be super racist, but I'm just going to say at some point in time, you have to realize that your whole representation bullshit is just a farce. They don't give a crap. They're giving out hand-me-downs. They're giving out garbage. They're giving out shit that you're not actually going to like. You're not actually going to watch. Kids aren't going to feel represented by this. There's no heroicism in here at all. It's probably just a one and done. But at the same time, all this, it's blowing up your face, and it's so beautiful to see everybody come out here and just mock you for it. But hey, you play a stupid game, you're gonna win a super prize. This superhero should be in Boondocks universe. Why he even belong? You know what? You're right. He was right. He was 100% right. Give me a second. I need to respond to somebody. You remind me of the guy in the chicken suit from Toy Story 2. I have been told that before. And I liked it. Because white monsters are both sugar-free and make you a femboy. I had a friend just ask me why the hell are people addicted to white monsters and freaking out over white monsters right now, and my answer to it was just what you just heard there. It's sugar-free and turns people into femboys. At least that's what I've been told. I'm not surprised if Captain Durag fighting KKK man next. Probably won't happen because this is on Disney Junior. This is direct on Disney Junior, so it probably won't happen. But it would be funny. It would be funny. Listen, I showed you. When I saw this, I broke out laughing. I died when I saw Durag Man with watermelon. I died, bro. And I know Adam was in here. He was like, I'm going to show this shit to Dre on Sunday. My initial thought was, this is Dre just as a superhero. This is Dre as a superhero. And it wasn't because black. It was because of the durag. Sorry, durag being very inappropriate to black children shows currently. I don't. I'm gonna be real with y'all. Okay, the first time I ever saw somebody actually wear a durag probably would have been when I met with Dre. I'm not even lying. Like, it feels like a stereotypical headgear for black people. That's all it is. I've met many black people in my time. Don't get me wrong. I'm not over here to say that I haven't. But every black person I've met has never worn a durag. I didn't even know that they were still a thing until I met Dre. And now seeing that they're a thing, it's like, what? I've seen a white guy wear a durag, but he was bald and he used it for helping cooling. Just kidding, I'm black. I found Captain Durag very funny as hell. I'm white and I found him funny. IIRC, it's called a bandana. Oh, I mean, yeah. But okay, let's do the really yeah, let's do the really fun part now. One, actually, I forgot about this. You know what? I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that. I don't want to do that just because I want to do something. I want to do something. I want to do this because Skybros put out a new video late yesterday on Sunday. That would have been the 15th. He put out a brand new video called Cry Bros. And I saw it. I have not watched it, okay? When I say this, I have not watched it yet. I am looking forward to watching it. I have been super excited to watch this all day. I've seen, you know, it going around. I've seen people already putting out their reactions to it. I have yet to interact with it. And all I saw was Pippa. And it instantly was like, okay, we got to do this. We gotta do this. So let's check out the newest song by Skybros. Okay, here, before I forget, I am gonna drop the link in the chat for you guys to check it out, and I will have it in the description of my reaction video. So please, you guys, check it out. But let's see what Cry Bros is like. Is it just Pippa?
Candy ass Candice and nothing in between. Not trying to be mean, just say what I'm seeing. This Neon cap's full of crap, flushed down in the drain. Pippa gonna rip us straight up insane.
Yo, shit, I love one. A lot of this is, I know I've heard Pippa say a lot of the stuff, and she, you know, does like some of the lyrics so far. It does sound like something Pippa would end up saying, but at the same time. Pippa gonna ripper, Pippa the fucking ripper. I love the reference. I love the reference to Pippa the Ripper.
Skybros, this shit fake again. Crypto bro, you know Pippa don't play. Best bunny so based with excellent taste. But Skybros, cry brows, silly two-faced. Nyan tagging me chat, but that's total time waste. I don't judge and haste those spells cut and paste. Now his memes are just great. Damn, that boy so face. Crypto creamy moonjaro, ruffle tomorrow. All
Fuck, I need to pause it more. But fuck this shit. I'm trying to analyze everything at the same time. I'm seeing the crypto, obviously, Manjaro at the same time. Fuck, this shit is good. You've watched the Pippa reaction to Skybros made this about. It's linked in the description. I did not see. I saw that Pippa did a reaction. I have not actually seen her reaction, so I might need to check that one out. Oh shit! I was trying to figure out. Oh wait, I know who one of those is. I know this VTuber. I forget her name, but I see her on X a lot, and I've interacted with her. I know her. She's the but she's supposed to be a kitty cat, not a kitty cat, but a bunny as well. His channel's been cased. Yeah, seen have a crime. Oh, I'm willing to bet you money. So many of these lyrics right now are things that Pippa said. I'm willing to bet you money that this is stuff that Pippa has said. It's gonna be the funniest thing ever. Shit. Shit. I love it. I love it so much. I love the why are you gay guy. I love it. Manjaro got me pissed. I'm gonna fuck. This sounds like Pippa. Like he just took, like he got the whatever, the transcript of what Pippa said during her reaction and just made a song out of it. Because if that's the case, it's gonna be I love it even more. I'm not gonna play. I rate you like Nvidia, like Bill Gates with chlamydia. Shit. Farming's alarming. Bunny ears, there's no charming. Oh shit! He threw Bad Bunny in here. Fuck.
Jack Ripper Rabbit with
He did just take. Oh yes, yes.
Don't stand this pest. Right for picking, let's teeth big kicked in. Green coin crash and turn to ash. Fake cloud slash and Dolan cash. Vehicles attacking your empire cracks. From buddy to nothing, your legacy lacks. Uncanny canvas, extract and retain. Completely inauthentic.
I'm listening to the songs, but at the same time, I see the imagery of evil Candace here. I love it. I love it. I love it so much.
Just calling is playing, collecting VTubers like a Pokemon game. People gonna ripple, they're all just the same. If you know what I'm saying. Don't send me to
Shit, it's just Pippa destroying everything. I love it. No! Pippa said don't kill Skybros. Don't do it, bro. No! Skybros! Oh, was that? No. No. Okay. Skybros, if you're watching this, I need to know something. Skybros, if you're watching this on the replay or somebody in chat. Do you think this is a reference to Drunk 3PO in his new book? Because it could be. And the only reason I'm saying this is his new book, Daughter's Revenge, is pirate-based, and you got the color green. Now remember the green orb because of his last book. So I'm just... Theory! I'm probably wrong. I'm probably retarded and wrong, but it is a theory. There's a lot of VTubers here. Nox! Leaflet! Kaya! Oh, I know that guy. He's a VTuber. That's a VTuber too. There's a lot of VTubers here coming to give him. You're probably right. That probably is a VTuber, and I'm probably wrong. And I'm willing to bet these are all VTubers because of, well, except for Kaya. Unless, is there a Kaya VTuber? I need to know. Is there a Kaya VTuber? But I'm seeing all these VTubers. Amelia! I love all the VTubers sending him love. Banana Juju! That's Banana Juju! I saw this picture on fucking on Twitter. I thought she made an AI picture herself. That's Banana Juju. God damn! That's a good picture. Fuck. Asmongold! I'm willing to bet that's a reference to the AI Basilisk. Pippa!
This is so funny, but you can be you, and you can be one of those like super cool people. You gotta let go of your ego, though, and suddenly you're fucking Leonardo da Vinci in your fucking drawings and your inventions and whatever the hell, you know?
God, that was so. I love the little addition to Pippa's actual voice there, like a clip. I know. I think I've heard that before. God damn it, I love it. Pippa's out here fucking slandering Skybros. This shit was good. And also the fact that I'm willing to bet you money she hated his last song. I need to see her reaction. I'm willing to bet. I love that he's just playing into it. I love all the references, and I love seeing all. I think honestly my favorite part. I'm gonna turn off the music. I think my favorite part ended up actually being just all the different people coming out here to send you like love and stuff like this. Like this part here, I think was my favorite. Just seeing, because the most I've been seeing of Skybros is everybody just constantly reacting to him. I wouldn't have seen it if it wasn't for my buddy Cash. Just seeing all these different creators who who have been reacting to your content, who have been propping you up and all this. It is an awesome, like, little homage to be like, hey, these are the things that got me where I am now. Even if Pippa's ripping into me, I still appreciate it. I love this. I love this so much. I don't think it's his best work. I'm gonna fully say this. I don't think this is Skybro's best work, because that's still between the Amelia song and Cream of the Slop for me right now. But this is up there on some of his work that he put out there. This is fucking good. And the fact that I'm willing to bet you money. Pippa ripped into his last song, and that's what really fueled this one. So I love it. Go check it out. Again, link in the description. Give Skybros my love. Love his videos. Pippa is gonna do a rug pull and nope out on the Sims and leave. Probably. I love the Pippa just being a Rippa. I love it. Pippa the Rippa is I'm gonna agree with Lumi. It's not a great song, but it's loved because it's Pippa singing it. It's not a great song, but Pippa's singing it, and it's like one of her few songs that she's ever sang, which means it's good, which makes it good. And we all need more Pippa. We need bass Pippa, because Pippa, when she's bass, is funny as all hell, because she just goes for it. I don't know what's better, when Pippa's on a rage or when she's just like low energy, staring you down, and just says like something deranged and like, I can't believe, like this level of voice and this level of tone, and just says the most deranged shit. I'm trying to figure it out, because angry Pippa is also funny. God damn. Wait, what is this? Oh, god damn it. What is this? Fuck. I just saw this. I just saw this. So I saw this, so now you have to see it.
I want other people to grow. I want other people to be like, oh my god, Pippa told me to wash my penis, so I washed my penis. I want
that last little bit where you see Tenma's eyes just remember, guys, make sure you watch your pee-pee. Wash your pee-pee. Your pee-pee needs to be washed, because if you don't wash it, it gets stinky and nasty. And you have pee-pee like clavicular over here. I don't know how many people saw this. Okay, this isn't a segment. I don't know how many people saw this. I find clavicular, whatever. I find this dude to be a retard, full of just some of the worst opinions out there. He's a full-on moron. He's convincing young men to do some of the worst things imaginable. He is honestly probably killing himself by microdosing meth, and that's not even a joke. That's something that he does. He legitimately microdoses meth. And we have this interaction here by Lily Phillips. Now, I don't know how many of you guys know who Lily Phillips is. I hope you do, because you should stay away from her, because she's the chick that became famous for sleeping with 1,000 dudes in one day. But we have this. Clavicular DMing her on Instagram, and she posted this on Instagram. Happy Valentine's Day. Let's stream together. Got insane ideas for next week. This retarded clown can't be serious right now. Crying emoji. Did she post that? Easiest lawsuit of my life, LOL. Oh my god, my fucking yes. Oh yes. But here's his reaction to finding out that Lily Phillips posted this.
Give a fuck if you like it, but you don't respect the Crippen. Did Lily Phillips sue you? Yeah, I saw that on Twitter. If that's real, if she actually posted that, then that's the easiest lawsuit I've ever had. That's literally.
No, it's not. There's no lawsuit here. Is it kind of stupid to leak DMs? Yes, but there's no lawsuit here. There's nothing here.
Like someone delivering a lawsuit on a silver platter. So I kind of hope that's real. You know what I mean?
Let's game plan this. What is your possible lawsuit options? Potentially defamation. Let's just argue that it's defamation because you never made these and these are all fake. Let's say that that's the argument here. They'd have to go to Discovery. In Discovery, they would subpoena Instagram, get the DM logs, show off what it is that you said, and then you would be BTFO'd and you'd be wasting money. That's the best thing you could probably do, if anything. As of right now, there ain't no lawsuit here, and he's fucking pissed. He's pissed that this is going around. It is. Why would you do this? Why would you do this? Why would you DM her? There's nothing good there. Putting your PP in that will be bad for you. That is straight poison. You will have all the AIDS, all the STDs in the world. There's new STDs being formed inside her right now. Realize that. Realize that there's been 1,000 men inside of her in a day. A day. You don't want to go near that thing. She probably reeks. Think about that. Think about, well, I remember reading about the camera crew, okay, who had to sit there and film Lily doing that. They were throwing up by the end of it because of the smell. The smell alone made the camera crew want to die. A human walking petri dish? Yes. Yes. There was another one. I want to see. Can I find this? I don't remember where I saw it. Clavicular girlfriend dump. See, this is why you don't you always double check before you show anything. Let me double check. Am I spelling clavicular right? Probably not. Paste. No, that's not it. So recently I saw it. I don't know where I have. I think I bookmarked it, but I might not have. One of the last things I ended up seeing was that Clavicular's girlfriend left him on Valentine's Day. Let me see. Let me scroll my my bookmarks real fast. Oh Lord, I have so many things I bookmark every single day that I never bring up on stream, but I always think about bringing them up. And yet, I never do. I need to rethink how I book shit. Where is it if I can find it? Hello, my name is Shoei Kondo. Oh, right here. Okay, so this is from just yesterday. This This girl started rethinking life and left Clavicular's sprinter after ending her one-year relationship for him in front of 14,000 viewers. Ooh, let's see.
I think Epstein Moggs.
What the fuck? I was not expecting to hear that out the gate. Out of everything you could say right away, why that?
What?
Just wondering.
Like overall?
Like overall, and like SMV.
No.
No? Oh. Any girl would technically leave their boyfriend if the right person came asking. I'm telling you. Maybe not me, but
Man, she looks so dead inside. She looks so dead and defeated inside. Like, Jesus Christ. This is supposed to be on Valentine's Day, by the way. She knows that she is not the center of his attention. She knows that she is being treated like shit.
someone. Girls are always going. I'm telling you.
I don't know. There's like this guy that I kind of really like, and he was there, and I kind of like if I was actually with him, I wouldn't have left him.
There's this guy that.
But I didn't, because I don't know where he was.
Oh, she just mogged the shit out of you, bro. She just mogged the shit out of you.
But I guess I did kind of leave him.
You think Epstein mogged?
But she is rethinking life. She is rethinking life and wants to leave him. She wants to fucking leave him. Do it. Do it. It would be the funniest thing ever. It'd be so fucking funny to watch Clavicular cry his eyes out because his girlfriend left him. Do it. Do it. Do it. No balls. Do it. 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 I would fucking laugh my ass off watching your girlfriend leave you. Because there's so many better people out there. There's somebody out there that would actually love her for her and not want to be like, smash your face in. We're gonna rearrange your face to make you look better. Okay, let's get into David Jaffe. But actually, I'm gonna rephrase that. I'm gonna rephrase that because I don't want to get into David Jaffe. That is the last thing on earth that I ever want to do. Jesus Christ, I fucked up. Actually, before we do David Jaffe, I'm not gonna. No, I'll just say this. I have two like side things to do real. They're real quick ones, okay? They're real quick ones. But I saw this making the rounds before stream. But so there's this picture right here. Remember, folks, obviously it's a quote tweet of somebody blackwashing somebody. Remember, folks, if you think this is okay, then so is this. And you see this bra, and I've seen this bra go around quite a bit. Introverted Blurred, anime veteran, at Panthers fan of wrestling, yeah. But I saw this post. Because legitimately, yes. If this is okay to do, then this has to be okay to do. It's no different than the blacks only VTuber awards. If that's okay to do, the white only VTuber awards are okay to do. They're both okay. If this is the grounds you want to step into, if these are the areas you want to go, it has to be okay. If not, it is just pure racism at that point in time. But bro over here says this. This is bullshit, and let me explain why. If you make a character black, it doesn't change who they are as a character. If you make a character white, you erase that character's ethnicity. In other words, blackwashing doesn't exist, and whitewashing is wrong, fuckboy. So inherently, this is a majorly racist statement. Inherently vile. Disgusting. I can't believe somebody would actually say this. The scarier part is 4.9k likes. But no. Not only are you denigrating white people as saying that they don't have an ethnicity and, you know, changing their character doesn't change anything about them, but you're also saying at the same time that it's okay for the hand-me-downs. It's okay to get shittier characters that are just swapped around just to appease you freaks. I could just make anybody black now and you guys are supposed to applaud it. Say that this is great and wonderful. and that you have nothing really inherent to you. I know he's trying to make this whole ethnicity argument, but you have nothing inherent to you. Everything that you have is somebody else that's giving it to you. That's it. Like you have nothing original, and it's okay to do that. It's okay to give you guys this stuff, but I do need to do one little thing. I need to do one little thing because I took this out before the dude got BTFO'd. Before the funniest part about this ended up coming in. Oh damn it! It's not here yet. Let me pull it up because bro got beat. Bro got beat the fuck up. Where is it? No, he didn't. I still have the link, so he didn't delete it. Where is it? No, you fucker. So this dude ended up getting actually community noted. And he fucking, I hate it. I hate how the community note system works. And nobody has a screenshot of it. That's pissing me off even more. But there was a community note on it, and I despise how the community note system works because if you have a big enough audience, you can just come in here and go like, hey, get rid of this community note and support my claim. Support what it is that I just said there. Do it. Save me. You've seen Melanie Mac do it. You've seen Brittany Venti do it. I'm now seeing this dude do it. Like, people fucking manipulate the community notes so fucking much, and it's bullshit. Sorry, I was reading something. I hate when the community notes get fucking here. I have something else that's, and I am gonna record this. I'm gonna record this and put it up because we got another song to react to, guys. We do. We got another song to react to, and this song actually comes from Flawedzilla. And it's called Reddit Forced Cream. Well, you can figure it out. And I'm well aware that probably a lot of people are noticing what the quartering stuff is right now, and like all his drama. But I saw this, and I thought, you know what? I need to save this for stream. It's not like the quartering's doing his major crash out and blocking people over just making fun of him right now. So, like, I had this feeling that this song by Flawedzilla needed to be reacted to on stream. Like, the rightful way it should be, you know? Again, it's not like the quartering is doing anything wrong right now, right? It's not crashing out.
I was thinking about sex, so I opened OBS.
Fuck. I was thinking about sex. Look at food.
I was thinking about sex, so I opened OBS. Then I opened up my X. Yeah, that streaming button to press.
Oh no.
Then my chat started flooding in.
Shit. This would 100%. This is how quartering streams. He just opens OBS and starts clicking it. No intro. It's always, we're live. That's it. That's it. So yes, if you do this by accident, you're gonna fuck up.
Started yapping about the government. Another Democrat took out Republicans. Then after that, I hit another grip.
Shit.
Minnesota protest. Then CERN turn led into a couple ghost specs saying words, but my mind's thinking something grotesque and disturbed.
Oh God. All he's wanting is those cream pies, guys. All he wants is those oatmeal cream pies. That's all he wants all day and night is those oatmeal cream pies.
Started breaking out in cold sweats through my shirt on X as I surf. I swear I'm not a perv. Maybe I was in church and someone messed with my search.
Oh God.
Cause why would that say forced cream pies?
Can't remember looking up no oatmeal, guys.
Why would I lie? I have nothing to hide. Let me tweet and give Elon a little piece of my mind. Oh, you surprised? That makes you and me both. Everything would be fine, but that community knows.
Shit. I don't even like rap that much, but this shit's fucking good. God damn. Oh shit, Flawed's out here just slaying. I love it. OPS previously showed their recently searched bar for screen pie. It's easy to assume they search porn frequently. Here's the worst part. You want to know why this is happening, Quartering? You want to know why? It's because you're crashing out. It's because you're blocking people for calling you gay. It's because you are freaking out, saying everybody else is crashing out. It's because you're denying that this happened. You're trying to make up all the bullshit claims. That is why this is going on. And this is why people are constantly making fun of you now, because of how you're reacting. And this song's fucking funny.
Going live, Melanie Mac came through on the show. I'm trying to get the vagina. Don't act like you didn't know from behind. Why you?
Fuck. Straight savage. Oh. Oh God. Oh God, that's straight savage. It's true, but it's straight savage because you just came out here and said it.
Yelling, get back, I'm not even close. Poke your wandering eye, ejaculate, seal it close. Oh, no. Clouded liquid like a tear from out of women league. Try to hide it, disappearing algorithmically. Rapid clicking speed, that's the sound of misery. Wouldn't live in fear if I clear my browser history. Clouded liquid like a tear from out of women league. Try to hide it, disappearing algorithmically. Rapid clicking speed, that's the sound of misery. Wouldn't live in fear if I clear my browser history. With no consent.
Oh God.
Forced. You gotta take it.
Oh
White
God.
Oops with intent. Cream pie. Not the oatmeal ones either. The ones that are between the cheeks, the lips.
God damn it, Floyd. God damn it. Just keeps getting worse and I love it. Fuck.
Within, it drips, it drops cream pies. Cream pies.
You know the dude, you know what, Flawed? You know what, Flawed? You know what, Flawed? One, guys, check out the song. I'm dropping the link in the chat. But one, Flawed. I'll never be able to look at an oatmeal cream pie the same way ever again. I'm never gonna be able to. Fuck. God damn it! This song. What did I just listen to? He was the real creep. He was the real creepy Manjaro all along. Dash why? Oh, you know, and I say it again. Quartering, none of this would be happening if you just put the anti-woke takes in the bag, if you just put the government stuff in the bag, if you just put all that stuff in the bag and gave it to the populace, none of this would be happening. If you didn't do the stupid stuff and just hop on over here and start scrolling willy-nilly, none of this would be happening. If you would have thicker skin, none of this would be happening. But hey, you're the one that decided to go out there and start mass blocking people. So you get it. Welcome to Jack Murphy level. He was the real creamy Manjaro. Fuck, I was not. I have to quote tweet. I will never be able to look at an oatmeal cream pie again. This song slaps. Oh. You know, I was hungry. I was hungry before stream. Not anymore. Never gonna be hungry again. Never gonna be hungry again after this. Thank you, Flawed. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. I appreciate you ruining my appetite for all eternity. Okay, let's get in. Now let us begin the David Jaffe segment. because this segment, I only started actually seeing pop off today. And a lot of it actually hinders around the video game that was, I guess, announced last week at the PlayStation not award show, but their whole little get together thing. God of War: Sons of Sparta, and I'm gonna be honest here, guys. I couldn't really care less. I'm not a huge fan of God of War, and that's not me like denigrating it or anything like that. I never really played it. I know they're very popular games, they're very prominent, but you got this game right here from them, their newest. It's a 2D kind of side scroller event, has these classic pixelized graphics on it and everything like that. And I think the game looks good. Like visually, this would be a game I would be very much interested in playing. You could see, again, side scroller adventure, and with these games becoming more and more prominent once again, with things like the Terminator game, you have the RoboCop game. Like these games, these platform side scroll adventures that are more pixelated and stuff like this, they are popular. There is a fan base for stuff like this. I have no problem with them. If you want to do a quick little thing, yeah, go right on ahead. Nothing here is wrong. They have a unique art style connected to it. Looks beautiful. And I think it's all about child Kratos, maybe. I could be wrong there. Okay, somebody's willing to fact check me in the comments. I'm not following the game that much, okay? I'm not. But somebody who is David Jaffe. Now, I'm willing to bet you guys are well aware of who David Jaffe is. David Jaffe is the person that made God of War. Hell, he made frickin' Twisted Metal. But David Jaffe over the past couple of years has gone insane, for lack of a better term. You know, his Randy Kid, super woke, loves all the AAA titles, loves them all day and night, rags on anybody who's pro-Gamergate or anything like this and isn't progressive and woke. But now we have him coming out here saying stuff like this from a AAA studio that he at one point in time was a part of the IP with. God of War creator David Jaffe has criticized Santa Monica Studios' Sons of Sparta and wonders who at Sony even approved the project. Who the F greenlit this? God of War creator slams Sons of Sparta, calling it total crap. Well, why don't we actually see what he has to say? God of War creator reviews Son of Sparta, because he actually got an hour. He got an hour time play, guys. Let's see. What is his actual words? And we're going to put it at 1.25 speed. Yeah, 1.5. I might drop it down a little bit as we get through, just seeing how fast it is. But what is your actual words to it, David Jaffe? I don't know what to say about this God of War Sons
of Sparta game. This is the kind of game I've always wanted in terms of 2.5D God of War, super into it. But this, to me, is not what I was talking about. I bought this game. It's a $30 game. I don't like it. I don't recommend it.
Why?
I don't. But I wanted to make a video more about what were they thinking. Like
what's wrong with the game? Like why don't you like it or want it? Because you played an hour of it. That's one of the big things going on right now is you played an hour of it. What's the problem? It was a $30 game. What's the problem?
The fuck are they thinking? It is. It's not a bad game by any means. It's fine.
Okay.
It controls decently. I think the UI, continues the trend of Ragnarok, where it's kind of confusing certain systems and stuff that I couldn't quite get my head around what it was trying to tell me to do. I could go.
Well, I mean, you also had a hard time with Metroid. One of the last Metroid games was it Super Metroid. I probably be getting the name of it wrong, but you really struggled at that game. So you being bad at games really isn't shocking to me.
Into the specifics of the game. But it's, to me, the more fascinating part about this is why is this in existence? It's like I just don't understand. I don't understand. And it reminds.
Why? What's your problem? You're saying, why is this in existence? Who thought this? You need to give specifics here, David. You need to give specific reasonings as to why you feel this way. What is the problem with the game? UI issues? Okay, that's fine. But what is the problem with the game, buddy?
Reminds me of a conversation I had with someone that is no longer at Sony Santa Monica when we were talking about the sequence in God of War Ragnarok that a lot of people complain about, which is where Atreus is going on that long sled walk, whatever, with the girl he likes, and it just goes on.
Well, the reason a lot of people actually end up having issues with this is not only is it long, but also, well, Angraboda. and how you guys portrayed her.
And on and on. And I said to this person, I said, why didn't they recognize, didn't Focus Test tell them that this was boring and they should maybe cut that or truncate it? And they said to me, well, now, and this is one person's opinion, but they would know, they were certainly in the know. They said Sony Santa Monica these days is driven mostly or primarily by story. And I'm like, oh my God. And this game, the Sons of Sparta, what I played, which was only about an hour of it, and I'll never go back to it. It's just like, get over yourselves, man. It's like they just kept stopping over and over and having the characters just talk and talk and talk. And the voice acting's not very good.
And that was me that ended up doing that here. I'll go back just to make sure that you guys caught that.
Of it, and I'll never go back to it. It's just like, get over yourselves, man. It's like they just kept stopping over and over and having the characters just talk and talk and talk, and the voice acting's not very good. The story, at least what I played, maybe it gets really good. Somebody's like, maybe halfway through the game you become, the Kratos we know and love from the early games, but
why would he become the Kratos you know and love from the early games, considering this is supposed to be him as a kid? I could figure that out without actually even following it. You're doing pre-Kratos, Son of Sparta Kratos. He's a kid right now. He wouldn't be anywhere near that Kratos from the early games. Why would he be doing that at all? It looks fine. I see nothing wrong here. It's a 2D side-scroller adventure, early Kratos. Maybe a dumb idea based on prequels and everything here, but I don't really see a problem here. What's your issue?
Fuck wants to play. This is not God of War. Like, I mean, I want you to think about this for a minute. I want you to think about the choice this team had and Sony Santa Monica had. The idea of saying, hey, we want a 2.5D Metroidvania God of War game. Most gamers, core gamers, would say, oh my God, yes, please.
Okay.
The idea that it's like, and we don't want it to be the Kratos that you know and love from either 2018's God of War or the Greek trilogy God of War. We want to, fuck it. That character's boring. Nobody likes that Kratos that we've built billions of dollar franchises on. Let's make him just some generic fucking kid. Like we're watching.
Man, this sounds like things that other streamers and YouTubers and content creators have said that you have gone after. People like Vera Dark, people like Grums, people like Hypnotic, all those people, they've said similar stuff about other video games. They're not doing it here, but you're the one doing all this. The problem is they promised 2-player co-op, but you only unlock it after beating the game. That's why gamers are pissed off. That's fair. You know what? That is fair there, Adam. I'm going to say that's fair. But when I'm listening to this, this sounds like the commentary that he hates. That's what it sounds like. It sounds like the commentary that he hates. If he said that, Adam, I'd be on board. But what I'm hearing right now, okay there, Hypnotic.
A fucking WB Kids TV show or something. It makes no fucking sense. Like,
Why?
It is probably some fucking if this person was right telling me that Santa Monica is being ruled by story now, it's probably some.
Why does it make sense? What's the problem on your end? What is your issue with the game? You're just saying that it doesn't make sense. It's bad. Why didn't they go here? Why did they do that? But why doesn't it make sense? To me, it makes kind of perfect sense to go back to pre-Kratos for a little side adventure. Hey, you can't really, because when you're doing with the Greek stuff, you have to figure out, okay, when can we fit him in? During the trilogy, when can we fit in a story like this, like a quick side story? When can we fit that in? When it comes to the Norse stuff, again, when can we fit that in? Try to make it canon or whatever. When can we make this work? Kind of more, as much as I think it's stupid to do prequels, it's the easiest one. Back when he was a kid, before he was Kratos, God of War, Son of Sparta. Do a story right there. Quick little $30 story. Probably not worth $30 to be brutally honest with you, but at the same time, quick little story, side-scroller adventure. Sounds fine to me. The co-op thing that Adam's bringing up, I think that's a fair criticism. I think that's 100% fair. But so far, I haven't seen any issue with it, bud.
Bullshit writer going, oh, I think people want to know why. How did he become this way? And no one cares. It's a dumb idea. It's a dumb idea. What they wanted, I think, is this. They wanted something like Blasphemous, right? In terms of it's violent, it's bloody, it's serious, it is, it has the tone of the early God of War games. Something like Slain, I don't know if you guys have seen Slain. It's gory, it's Heavy Metal Magazine, it's all the inspirations of God of War. When people were saying they wanted a God of War 2.5D game, I'm pretty sure they meant this. And they did not mean fucking this. And who the fuck greenlit this? I don't know. Who thought this is what the audience wants? I don't know. And forget that fact, although you shouldn't. the production quality is not very good compared to what we got just this last year. If you look at the gameplay variety and just the joy of playing a game like Ninja Gaiden Ragebound, if you look at the art and level of detail and just genuine interesting scenarios at a moment-to-moment gameplay level of Neon Inferno, which also came out towards the end of last year, which is just an excellent shooter, by the way. I highly recommend it. If you have...
Yeah, listen. Okay, I'm pretty much done with this. I know I'm halfway through. All I'm gonna say is you're sounding kind of like Hypnotic here. You're sounding like, you know, your Endymions, your Grumses. You're sounding like those people, and I'm bringing those people up for a very specific reason right now. Jaffe, you hate those people. You hate Veridark. You hate Grums. You hate Hypnotic. You think everything they ever say about video games and game design and anything like that is destructive and destroying, but you're saying the exact same things that they would say about certain things. You're saying the exact same commentary they would make up. And when faced with this fact, David Jaffe wasn't too happy. David Jaffe didn't enjoy it. I do have this little clip here. We'll just play it because it's a minute long. David Jaffe absolutely rips the new God of War game apart. Apparently, Santa Monica are more concerned with story over gameplay.
They said to me, well, now...
Oh, we already heard this part. But we would end up getting right here. David Jaffe doesn't even understand the franchise he created. He calls Kratos caring about his family woke, when it was literally the driving factor behind the rampage in the first game. His golden days are long behind him. Now he's nothing more than an uncreative husk. I disagree. I'm willing to bet you money I'm blocked by this person. Actually, I'm not, because I was able to bookmark their thing. But David Jaffe would respond with, "Are you high? I never said him caring about his family was woke. Also, I love woke. I'm the most progressive person who probably know. But woke doesn't mean bad storytelling choices." You're the same guy that also defended Dragon Age. Veilguard, you defended Dragon Age. You said people calling it woke was a bad thing. You said, no, it's not woke, it's not woke, it's not woke. You defended Dragon Age. Just saying, but hey, I do love this. Vanity search, LOL. You had an entire meltdown over Kratos becoming a family man on your anti-woke podcast, comparing Ragnarok to Dial of Destiny, an objectively absurd comparison, going in about how Kratos is nothing more than a murder machine. Yeah, wash to take. I'd be on your side here, David. I'd be here to back you up here, David Jaffe. But you don't want our help. You've been very clear. You don't want content creators' helps that disagree with you politically. You said the stupid shit. Like, legitimately, you said some of the stupid shit here. Not you own this right now. You own this. But he would go on. I don't mean to harp on Sons of Sparta, but to those saying, but it's a small budget. Small budget doesn't have to mean small creativity. If Sons had a style like this and the imagination present here, I'd personally be happier with my purchase. I don't even know what that means, as it should. And here's another just random game that I don't know. It's I'm born colorblind or whatever it is. It looks like a fun game. It looks like a fun game with a different art style. That's it. Like, you're harping on it because of the art style and stuff like that. I don't know what budget this has. I don't know in comparison to anything here, but you're harping on this. But again, you sound like the Grumses of the world. You're sounding like Endymion. You're sounding like Hypnotic. You're sounding like Veridark. I don't mean to harp on this point, but I'm gonna keep harping on it. Well, we would just constantly see him raging comments, freaking out. You have this, you don't like Metroidvania games, so why are you even discussing this game? Huh? I love Metroidvania games. Well, we saw you play, I think it was Super Metroid 3. I could be getting that one wrong. One of the last like major Metroid games prior to the one that we just got. You were playing it and ripped it to shreds because you were shit at the game. You were tearing into that game because you were bad at it. Sons of Sparta is completed playable game available right now with 20 hours of good gameplay. And you post videos of unfinished game in development that could be slop, really bad, manip, try harder. I mean, yeah. Yeah, and I haven't watched this, but following all this, you would end up getting David Jaffe. Anytime I say anything negative about PlayStation, it's the same old shit for the cheap seats. Jaffe is salty because he wants to make God of War, and they won't let him. And the new games are so much better than his, and he is mad. Here's the truth. I'm not salty. By the way, this is his thumbnail. This is his thumbnail. Again, David, you're sounding kind of salty right now. You're sounding kind of salty. It's a 5-minute little clip. Let's see, what did David have to say in this little clip here? You know, our prime David Jaffe, who looks like he's dying of cancer right now. Dude, you should have never shaved off your beard. But let's see, what does David have to say?
This is how you know I'm not salty about this, and people want to label me as that. And
dude, you want to know how we know you're salty? You're vanity searching people up. I'm just gonna say that. People that are just talking about you, not adding you in any way, shape, or form, you're hunting that shit down.
They're just simply wrong. Okay. I loved God of War 2018. I loved God of War Ragnarok Valhalla. I enjoyed some of the PSP games. And I've loved the Twisted Metal TV show. Anything that's negative, you guys create a narrative in your brain that says, we can't take what Jaffe's saying serious because he's just upset. I'm like,
here's the problem though, Jaffe. You freaked out when Grums had conversations like this. You freak out when Endymion says shit like this. You freak out when Hypnotic says shit like this. You freak out when Vera Dark says shit like this. You freak out when insert right-leaning culture war gamer here. You get ass mad over it. You lose your mind over anything that they say. When it came to Dragon Age the Veilguard, you simped hardcore for that game. But now when it comes to this game, only an hour in, I don't know how long the game is, but only an hour in, and you say, no, I'm not playing it anymore. I'm giving up. I think it's trash. I think it's trash. Why were they thinking this? Why did they do this? Same thing that everybody else says when it comes to other video games that you rage about, that you freak out about. When anybody else comes out here against the AAA industry or AAA studios, you lose your mind. But when you do it, now you're getting the people that you have this audience that you have fostered. Your audience doesn't like it. Almost like if you were ever honest with your opinions in the first place, this would have never happened.
Newsflash, bitches. I put you in the same camp where the people who say, oh, look how far Jaffe has fallen. He's just doing YouTube now. I love this job so much. I am so happy doing this.
You're definitely not salty, bro. You're definitely not salty that you weren't the one behind this.
I am happier doing this than I ever was making video games. I'm sorry that if it doesn't hit your list of jobs that you consider noble, I'm sorry about that. I wish I wouldn't be such a disappointment to you. But I get to...
You're a disappointment to everybody. Man that once made God of War and some of the most violent video games out there regularly rags on attractive women or anything like that in video games. You're deranged. You are not the man you once were, and you're so fucking soy. I'm blocked, by the way, by David Jaffe. I don't even remember what got me blocked.
Wake up and talk to people from all over. I'm going to sell you on it. You like it, you don't. You respect it, you don't. But I wish, at least for the moment, you would entertain the idea that sometimes people can be upset with things because there's not an ulterior motive. They just don't like it.
Is that not the case for anybody you've ever ragged against? When it came to Dragon Age the Veilguard, you said everybody over there was just grifting, making shit up. It's not true. It's not true. Oh, they're hammering on the pulling the bar of shit. Oh, it's good. Oh, you're all just a bunch of liars or grifters. Wouldn't the same thing now be able to be applied to you? No, because David Jaffe's a hypocrite. He's a lunatic. He's a hypocrite. Everything that he is saying now, he has gone after somebody else for saying. everything that's happening to him right now, he has ragged on other people for. He has joined in the mob against other people. So yeah, I'm not really taking you for your word there, David. You sound like a fucking right-wing grifter.
They just don't fucking like it. How about that? How about that? This is being done at every turn, Jaffe says Jonas. You see this done to anyone who criticizes anything these days and has for a long time. Yeah, fuck them. Go fuck yourselves. All you fucking morons, go fuck yourself. Right, 3 in user says, work from home, talk about video games, sounds sweet. It is sweet.
Yeah, it is sweet. Except nobody cares about you.
And then I get to go over to locale where I get to talk about things that aren't video games that I
Being proud about going over to locale is not something I would be.
still love that pisses off the video game people because they don't want politics over here. They don't want me to talk about UFOs over here. So I got a show over there I can do that's also fun to do. God forbid. Not making, why don't you go make a fucking video game? If you think it's the greatest job in the world, then you go fucking do it. I did it for 20 years. I want to do this now. May I have your permission to do this now? You fucking condescending non-contributor.
By the way, he's not salty. He's not salty. He's raging out over a random person in the chat that's not super chatting him, not contributing to him. He's not salty, guys. He's not.
What? I do kind of think, says Darth Nugget, you're in denial. Well, we have a therapist in the chat. Do I seem like I'm in denial machine? And you'd actually be more fulfilled if you were still creating something. Games, movies, comic books. I think you need more of an outlet. I don't care what you think. I mean, I clearly do because I'm addressing it, but you go make a comic book. I've done it. It wasn't fun. The end result was fun. Watching people play it was fun, but having to sort of pull that out of me and fight people over it and argue and be political and build the team, it's exhausting. And it's only gotten more exhausting as the industry has gotten harder. I'll consult because then I'm like, hey, I'll show up and give you what I got and I'll put my heart and soul in it, but I'm not going to live or die by it. But I'm good, man. I'm fucking good, dude. And General Jaffe is continuing to create says machine just in different ways. Yeah, well, what you have to understand about that is...
You're not salty, by the way. Right now, we're getting to a point where you don't sound salty. Everything up to this point, you're not salty. He needs a Snickers. Oh, yeah. And I did not speak out because I was not a chud. Then they came for me, and there was no one left to speak out for me. I'm not defending the dude. I'm pointing out the hypocrisy right now and everything that he's doing because he sounds like a lunatic. He's absolutely being hypocritical. He's going after other people for having similar opinions when it came to other video games, even though with their opinions, they were actually able to lay out their problems with video games, but he would rag on them, say that they're grifting, say that they're lying, say that they're not telling you the truth. Oh, well, simping for things like Dragon Age the Veilguard, a massive flop of a video game. He simped for freaking Assassin's Creed Shadows, again, a massive flop of a video game. He simped for so many video games, and the one time that there's a game that he doesn't like, he does similar things, just not able to actually put his words out there because he's garbage at what he's doing right now on YouTube, and he's being attacked for it by the audience he created.
You know, you guys see Sony as the same entity that was Sony when you got into it with PS1, PS2, right, or whatever. But when I started at Sony, it has more in common with me doing YouTube and streaming and videos than making games does, because I could walk in back then and I had so much freedom. And I could, over the weekend, just have a fucking brainstorm and come in and tell my boss, hey, I want to try this. Okay. That's what streaming is like right now.
So you mean the same thing that the people you hated have said for so long. PlayStation isn't the PlayStation that you love anymore. Sony isn't the Sony that you love anymore. These companies aren't the things that you love anymore. When it came to freaking EA is not the company you love anymore. They put out a slop of a video game. What did Jaffe say? You're all being grifters.
Right? Versus like, can you imagine with these budgets of $400, $500 million, all the people that you have to get buy-in from, and then you take that and you merge it with just the normal day-to-day politics of a team and the stuff that you can tell the team that One High is saying that you can't, and then you've got to figure out how to manipulate, and I hate that verb, but it's true. You have to manipulate the great artist to do something that he doesn't want to do, but you can't tell him why you're so passionate about it. But it really is because if you don't do it, you're worried you're going to piss off this one key person in marketing, and without that person's ally, you're probably not going to get the big rollout you need for the game to be successful.
Hey, you kind of sound like Eric July, Bird Roddick, Bill versus Babyface. Insert anybody right now. Some people that he has ragged on, attacked, lost his shit over. Insert any of them into this conversation right now. Sounds just like him. Sounds exactly the same. We at least know why. Because of some political ideology, some of these bullshit reasonings that they want to do, whether it be ESG, CRT, modern day feminism, progressive bullshit, all that stuff, the stuff that Jaffe likes, whether it be all that, things that we have talked about over and over again, thing that he has attacked us for saying, he's now saying the exact same thing, and none of the people like it. None of the people that his audience that he's cultivated, of all the pro-woke, anti-chud peoples, they don't like it because he sounds like a chud.
These are all the plates you're spinning, boys. It's not just sitting there with a notebook going, what would be cool is if Kratos had a weapon that also, it's a big fucking thing. And I don't have any interest in that. But you guys go get that job if you want. If that's exciting to you, go get that fucking job. It sounds like a lot of you guys really want to do that.
Man, you really do sound salty, bro. Super fucking salty right now. And it's all because of your own stupidity, your own incapability. And I'm pointing this out here. He kept going on. I'm not salty doesn't really land when every explanation boils down to modern AAA is terrible. You wouldn't touch it. They shouldn't change the character like that. Folks aren't innovating a narrative. They're listening. Inventing a narrative. They're listening. Sure, unless, of course, you take into account I love God of War 2018, God of War Ragnarok Valhalla. I did touch it and finished it. Well, you didn't finish the latest game. You said you only got an hour in and refused to touch any more of it. I do not like the character after 2018. Wrapped his arc, is done, and he's boring now. Folks are inventing a narrative. They're morons. You finished it. You liked parts of it. Cool. But his arc is done. He's boring now. Isn't some neutral critique. No one is imagining the angle. Jaffe, you did this to yourself. This whole blowback has been done to yourself. You're a moron. Welcome to the CHUD ranks. Although I'm willing to bet nobody's going to come out here and to protect you. They're not going to come right to your aid. You can light the beacons of Minas Tirith. Not Minas Tirith. I screwed that one up. But you can light the beacons. You could be like, hey, the orcs are at our gates. We need your help. And nobody's going to come helping. No, nobody's going to come riding to your aid. Nobody's going to be out there defending you right now. Because you want to know what, Jaffe? You chased us all off. You chased all the people off that wanted to be on your side. You scared them all away that wanted to be on your side. You attacked them relentlessly to bow down to the Alyssa McContes of the world. To have all those Sims come to me, all the woke Sims be with me. And now look at where you are. Your claim to fame is that you go on Locale Live now and then. You really think that's a win? A dying channel? You think that's a win? The only star they actually have is Boogie? You think that's a win? You might make a couple bucks over there, but you're a part of Locale Live. That's where the locales go. Get made fun of. You're a locale. Created this audience that now hates you. And ain't nobody gonna be out here wanting to defend you. But hey, you play a stupid game, you're gonna win a stupid prize. He was happy to simp for the wokeness until his fellow wokies came for him. Dude, I just love watching this. Because everything he's saying is the exact same shit that other people have said. Down to the last thing that he's saying. The last action that he's doing. It's the same action. It's the same statements. It's the same jokes. They're all the same. And he's angry about it. What do you want, David? You did this to yourself. This is your audience that you've cultivated. The audience sometimes reflects the streamer. Actually, when you get to a certain enough size, the audience does reflect the streamer. And if your audience is turning on you, it says something about you. My audience, if my audience starts laughing at me, guess what? It's because I did something stupid. I did something stupid. I gotta recognize that and move on. Roll with the punches, move the fuck on. David Jaffe doesn't have that. He now go out there and say, I'm not salty, I'm not salty. Even though the vast majority of that last clip we saw, he was salty through and through, bro. You were out there crying that people weren't agreeing with you. You were out there freaking out and trying to say, I'm not angry, I'm not angry, I'm not angry. Nothing you guys are saying is real. I'm not. You sound like a grifter, bro. You do. Just accept it. on that note, how long have we been going? Minute 49. Okay, so I have one other thing. Two other things. I have two other things I want to do real. Nothing too crazy. This isn't gonna take too long. But they're little things. Because I saw these making the round. This was something that was going viral yesterday. I do enjoy it when these go viral, but it's hit me with the harshest VTubing truth. Okay. I saw a lot of them. Some of them are funny, some of them aren't so funny, some of them are sad, depressing, and factors of truth. But I saw this one. The VTubing space was never left-leaning space. It's always been center-leaning right. The whole lefty VTuber space is the biggest VTuber-related psyop out there. I highly disagree. I highly disagree with this statement. And the reason I disagree with this statement, I don't even have to go to companies like Niji Sanji, for example. You guys probably don't know what Niji Sanji is. Niji Sanji is essentially one of the big two in VTubing. You got your Hololive, your Niji Sanji. At one point at a time, you had VShojo, but Niji Sanji is the second one in this whole run-up. Think of the DC of VTubing. I don't even have to utilize them where all their talents are super fucking progressive and woke and insane on it. I don't have to utilize them. I just have to point out basic gender facts. Okay, this is basic gender facts. Well, both age and gender facts. So, one, most VTubers, vast majority of the VTubers, range between ages of like early to mid 20s to mid 30s. That's your general VTubing audience right there, or your VTubers in that general area. Okay, early mid 20s, mid 30s. Okay, decent gap. That means Gen Z and millennials are normally your VTuber. Gen Z millennials lean to the left naturally. Gen Z a little less to the left than millennials, but still to the left. Furthermore, predominantly, the majority of VTubers out there are women. Just are. Yes, you have your male VTubers. Yes, you have a few male VTubers here and there. Doesn't matter. Vast majority of VTubers are women. Which way do women end up skewing? To the left, just naturally. It's a natural progression. So when you have a space that is predominantly dominated by women of a certain age range, being Zoomer to millennial, what is that whole sphere going to lean politically? To the left. And I say this because I saw this one. Earldale. I can never say her name. Earldale. She was one of the people in the fucking Sky Bros video. Anyways, I concur. I think it used to be non-political. It was, and it should have stayed that way. But okay. As bringing IRL problems into VTubing usually ruined the fun of it. And I agree. The problem is, if you concur, you're wrong. You're just wrong. Factually wrong. What I just laid out there was basic gender dynamics and age demographics. Like, if we even look this up real quick. Political leanings based on ages. Peer research, age, generational cohort, blah, 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 right here. So this is age demographics. They did it in a weird way, like 25 to 29, 30. Okay, so they did it like this. So if you're 18 to 24, lean to the left. 25 to 29, lean to the left. 30 to 39, lean to the left. Okay, now we'll do the same thing again. Gender, political leanings based on gender. Again, your research, Boom. Men lean more to the right. Women lean more to the left. Now you can get all these other things. A lot of them tend to be single. So let's say we'll go with one. Yeah, there's a lot of bisexual ones, but straight women, do they have the single? Married men, married women, married men. No. They don't have just never married men, never married women right here. So you have everything pulling you to the left. Everything in your area pulls you to the left. Age demographics, gender demographics, sexuality demographics pulls you to the left. Even straight women pulls you to the left. And I'm doing this all based on indie VTubers. I don't even have to pull up things like Niji Sanji, which is just Niji Sanji EN, full on woke. Just full on woke. They'll proudly go out there and push all the progressive bullshit all day and night. I'm doing this solely on basic gender and age demographics. The VTuber subset might be different from the overall age/gender status, though. Higher verbal IQ, the gift of gab, a bit smarter, a bit less left. Nope. And I'll tell you why. It is actually a I could say the vast majority of VTubers within the VTubing scene are either center left. The reason you have people like Kirsha, Leaflet, and Powder, the reason they're getting so popular right now isn't because they're grifting to the right. It's because there is a legitimate lack of content there on the right. There's a legitimate lack of right-leaning VTubers. So when you start seeing, hey, there's a little bit more like based VTubers out there, when you're seeing this become a blossoming industry, yes, they are going to grow big because first one's in best dressed, and there's a demographic that has not been catered to. No matter how hard you try, this group has not been catered to. That's one of the reasons FaZe Connect became so popular. It wasn't because they were leftists, just because they were insane individuals and they didn't give a shit. Said some racist jokes, said some homophobic jokes, did all the stuff that people wanted. They catered to that audience. FaZe Connect is the closest thing you could get to maybe a center-right group. Maybe. That's a big maybe. I'd still argue center-left, leaning further left after what they did to Jelly. This whole theory, though, that this is a psyop, it's not. It's not a psyop in the slightest. It's just basic math. If you have an industry filled with this stuff as it is, it's just going to go that way naturally. It just is. Like I could use these all day and night to explain why it is doing what it is doing. Why is Hollywood going the way it is? Why did comic books go the way it is? Well, they kicked out the dudes and started trying to cater to women. Women don't want this shit. So you ended up destroying an industry. With VTubers, most VTuber audiences, what they want, apolitical. Most of them, they want apolitical. They want schizo, apolitical, fun time. That's what they want. Goofy goobers. It's when you get the political ones, and there's a lot more political ones than you would expect. Ones that will dabble in politics and everything like this. Even though they don't mean to, they will. They start showing off. Yeah, it's not a conservative industry. I mean, take Miss Lala. Take what happened to Miss Lala and Rev recently. Miss Lala comes out here and goes like, fuck ICE. There's a lot of VTubers, prominent VTubers going out there saying fuck ICE in various colorful ways, but they're doing it. Rev doesn't do that. They all turn on him. Kirsha, they all turn on her. They try their hardest to excise people like them. It doesn't work all the time. Sometimes it does, but it doesn't work. They hate FaZe Connect. They hate Umar. I can never say her name. Give me a second. Tome Umari? Yeah. Tome. Umari. Probably butchered her spelling. Yep, Tome Umari. They hate Tome Umari. Okay, there are several people that hate Tome Umari because of this. She's a military horse girl. They hate her for that. She's a military horse girl. She's pro-America. They hate her for that. Offkai, what Offkai did to Kirsha. What they do to Face Connect every year. These industries are just filled up with these people. It is a center left to left leaning organization sphere. It just is. It's natural. Like if you have a bunch of men within a certain age demographic, it's going to go to the right. A bunch of women in a certain age demographic, it's going to go to the left. I like when I can show off how my brain works. Why is Parrot in here? Parrot says, I don't know how anyone ever thought it was left-leaning, with gamers and anime enjoyers being the initial fan base in the West back in 2017, 2020. Yeah, they might have been the initial. They might have been the initial. Guess what? Still have people like Mari out there. Not Mari. You still have people like Demi out there. You have people like Miss Lala out there. You have people like so many of them are left-leaning. An opportunity for Dermy to show his quality. Exactly. I'm smarter than I let on. I just like to be stupid. I like to be stupid. There was here's the thing. So what VTubers fan want is the apolitical. They want the goofy goobers. They want the schizos. They want all that. That's what VTuber fans want. Okay? That's what they've always wanted. There's no getting around that. That is the fact that they want that. Okay? But I bring this up because VTuber Awards Project Melody Pro Option. I bring this up because copy. Let's try just Google instead of going through. No, this isn't here. I don't know where it would be. Videos? Project Melody deserves better. No. There was, at the VTuber Awards, an area where it legitimately is apolitical. You had Project Melody going out there talking about how we need abortion after Roe v. Wade was overturned. An area where it's supposed to be apolitical. You know why we didn't have VTuber Awards this year? Because the company that helps put on the VTuber Awards, one of the big sponsors, one of the big groups that helps put it on, canceled Fillion, the host of the VTuber Awards, canceled her, dropped her contract because she was willing to stream with a Russian VTuber. And they were pro-Ukraine. Not even making that up here. VTuber Award. I find it. That's the Onyx Awards. Onyx Awards. Streamer Awards. Okay, let's try it this way. VTuber Awards. You don't want the Project Melody. I want here. Go home. Try this. Nope, that's not working. I'm trying to remember who that sponsor was. who was the person? We Play Studios. So with We Play Studios, shouldn't take me too long to find this because they don't tweet out a whole lot. Oh, goddamn, they've been tweeting out a whole lot more than 4. Right here. The host, okay, Fillion here. She just said, I want to stream with a couple Russian people. She named 2 people that were like, hey, I'm trying to learn about these people. After she said that, one of them came out and said that she might be working with the Russian government. She might be. There's no actual proof of it, but she might be after Fillion said, I want to do this. We Play Studios came out here and says, as a company deeply rooted in Ukraine, We Play Studios has constantly shown a pro-Ukrainian position. Since February 2022, we have terminated all collaborations with individuals and entities from Russian Federation and the Republic of Belarus. We remain committed to working with partners who shared and respect these values. Unfortunately, recent developments have prompted us to reevaluate our involvement in one particular project. We Play Studios is discontinuing its work with the VTuber Awards and will no longer be involved in its production. This decision follows actions taken by the event's host and founder, cooperation with Russian community, which is not aligned with our values and position. Yeah. All it was that Fillion said she wants to stream with 2 Russians. So I go back to this whole point that it was never a leftist space and it's the biggest psyop now. Okay. With that out of the way, you know what? I'm going to save these last 2 reactions for tomorrow because I have 2 more videos I want to do reactions of. Both of them are evergreen based. So we can save those for tomorrow because I am trying to build up a couple like, hey, we're going to throw out a reaction here. We're going to throw out a reaction there just so that we can have that in as for like guaranteed content. That's my whole thought process on all of that. So I have a couple of those that I can do. Mainly, I have 2 of them left that I can do. So one of them is like a 2-minute music video. And the other one, I actually saw this thanks to Pippa. And I kind of want to react to it. And I'll show you guys. So here's the thumbnail. Okay? And it's titled, VTuber Fans Are Cringe. And the person putting this out is also trans. So this is going to be an interesting watch through. We'll probably do that tomorrow. In the meantime, though, guys, oh, excuse me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for hanging out. Thank you for spending time and doing all the good stuff like that. Obviously, we'll be back tomorrow, hopefully around the same time, 8 o'clock Central Standard. Do all the good stuff, talking about some things, doing another reaction, going on with the flow. But in the meantime, you all have a lovely night. Have a lovely day wherever it is in the world that you guys might be at. And we are going to end off tonight on... Let's do... Fuck it. Let's just do Breathing Elon Musk. It's easy. It's the easy one. So we will see you later. Bye, chat!
Cackles dancing, don't ask why. Recycle rockets block the sky. The stars are legal friends, AI. His hearts go out to you and I. And all the cyber trucks will fry. Turns out he packed this orange guy. Flamethrower feeds the Falcon thirst. Now we're all breathing Elon's mud. Named a spit capture code. He's building tunnels under roads. Neural lace in every skull. The woke mind virus time to go. AI and his rays are young. To meme or not, you know which one. He tweets a thought the markets cry. Gaming feats, now that's a lie. like sacred veins, human dreams and solar chains. He's late again, but time's a myth. He bought the moon and exits glyph. The richest clown the rockets cuss. What's that smell? It's Elon's Musk. Cat girls code in zero G. They worship memes religiously. The sky's a grid of Starlink threads. GPUs crammed in our heads. He has a vision, man, really cooks. Grok, imagine how sick this looks. It's looking like the budget's toast. The Epstein files are just a ghost. That old non-profit closed. AI leaving Elon high and dry. He sold his house but bought the sun for 20 trillion. Starships run enough to fight the Zuckerberg, Sam Altman and his Ghibli horde. So go get chipped, it's just a plus. If Elon said we surely must. Now breed, you fools, or we'll all die. Just salute and let the tism fly.